Hey everyone, Pastor Craig here, and this is Devotions with the Pastor, where I just take you on the journey that I'm on in my own devotional life, and I've been working through Luke for quite a while now. And I want to take us to Luke 16, to one of the parables of Jesus. And this is one that always disturbs me a little bit. I never am entirely sure what to make of it, but it's good. It's good to wrestle with it. It begins in Luke chapter 16 and verse 1. Sometimes called the parable of the shrewd manager. And I'll just start out by saying shrewd isn't usually a word I use to value in people's core values and their ethics. But let me read part of this story and we'll kind of talk about it. Jesus told his disciples, there was a rich man whose manager was accused of wasting his possessions. So he's not doing a good job as a manager. So he called him in and asked him, "What is this I hear about you? Give an account of your management, because you cannot be a manager any longer." The manager said to himself, "What shall I do now? My master is taking my job. I'm not strong enough to dig, and I'm ashamed to beg." So those options were there. "I know what I'll do, so that when I lose my job here, people will welcome me into their houses." So now he's got a plan. So he called each one of his master's debtors. He asked the first, "How much do you owe my master?" 900 gallons of olive oil, he replied. The manager told him, "Take your bill, sit down quickly, and make it 450. Then he asked the second, "And how much do you owe?" 1,000 bushels of wheat, he replied. I told him, "Take your bill and make it 800. The master commended the dishonest manager because he had acted shrewdly. For the people of this world are more shrewd in dealing with their own kind than the people of the light. I tell you, use worldly wealth to gain friends for yourself, so that when it is gone, you will be welcomed into eternal dwellings." Now, this is clearly a dishonest man who then does something dishonest in order to protect himself later on. And so I'm not comfortable with Jesus using this as example, but Jesus is Jesus, so he gets to do that. And sometimes he uses ones that make me uncomfortable. And this particular one, though, the point he's trying to get at is being shrewd. Is being smart, maybe be another way, or being clever about how we go about the kingdom of God, and specifically in this one, about how we use our money. And so I think this value, this kingdom value of shrewdness, isn't probably talked enough about. This idea that it's right to be smart, and that we should be smart with how we use our money, and not just in a worldly way, which is just the accumulation of it, but using our money to advance kingdom causes, to use it in ways that advance his kingdom or bring honor to his name and win people to Jesus and maybe bless the next generation in the kingdom of God. And so let me just say, I hope you're shrewd. I hope I'm shrewd with how I do that, and not just with my money, but everything, how we strategize for the kingdom and the tactics we use and all of those sorts of things. Not dishonest ones, but that we be really smart about the kingdom, and that we use our brains to advance the kingdom. And this is where I think business people can help us a lot, because they're shrewd about a lot of these things. And so here's the thought for the day: be shrewd. God will bless shrewdness in your life. I hope you have a good day, and the Lord bless you.